Hello, thank you for joining tonight. My name's Hayley, if I haven't met you yet. We're going to get started sitting down. So if you want to find just a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like, if you want to sit on the shins, if that's okay on the knees, if you want to sit in Sukhasana, easy seat, shins crossed, sitting on the tush, whatever you need right now, maybe sitting on a block. And just starting to settle into the body. We're going to be doing some twists tonight, just bringing out the spine, working on spinal strength, and slowing things down a little bit, taking a little bit more of a slow flow, but that doesn't mean it won't be challenging. So holding postures and moving slowly is a little bit more challenging, I think. So that's where we're headed tonight. Once you arrive to your seat, starting to connect with the breath. Noticing the quality of the breath. If the breath is a little bit short or shallow, if we can bring a little bit more depth to that area. If you can feel the breath fill up the upper body, the mid body, the low belly, expanding the entire torso area, the front of the torso, the back. Thinking about finding those little pockets, little places in the body that you can bring the breath to bring some expansion. Notice if you're holding on anywhere, like the jaw, the shoulders, maybe give them a little wiggle. Maybe you're holding in the belly. You see if you can release. Maybe the hands are gripping the legs, or maybe they're in a fist. Just subtle, small differences that can really change the body, the breath. And bring some softness to yourself. We're going to take a thing called a box breath. You don't have to do it yet, but I'll just explain a little bit. So we'll inhale for a count of 4. We'll pause for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And then pause for a count of 4. So take your deepest breath in through the nose, just a cleansing breath in. And cleansing breath, open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, holding for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the breath. Just the easy inhales and exhales. Notice if anything has shifted in the mind or in the body. On your next breath in, you can flutter the eyes open and then lift the arms overhead. And then on our next exhale, we'll take an open twist over to the right side. So left fingertips will go forward. Doesn't have to be your deepest twist of the day. Just starting to open up the spine. Next, inhale through center. Exhale. Take a twist to the left side, right fingertips forward. Keep the belly engaged, avoiding taking like a banana back, bending in the low back, so keeping the spine long. Next, inhale through center. Exhale to the right side, open twist. Come back through center. Twist over to the left again. Once more with your own breath through center. Take your twist. After your last twist, we'll make our way back to our tabletop pose. Coming back through center. Rolling over the hands and knees. Wrists underneath shoulders. Knees underneath the wrists, or knees underneath the hips, my bad. We'll take a couple circles of the upper body, just getting into our bodies here. Getting out any cracks or snaps or whatever. And then reversing this direction. And coming back through center. Reach the left finger or left toes back. Right fingers will reach to the front of the room, coming into a spinal balance. Keep the core active, so again, avoiding sagging in the belly. Tuck the tailbone to engage the core. Holding here for a couple more rounds of breath, starting to activate the back of the left leg, the shoulders. Honestly, everything. Core is engaged. Keep the gaze at the left thumb. One more round of breath here. And then we'll take an awkward airplane. So right fingertips reach to the right, left toes reach out to the left. Inhale to reach in opposite directions. This time we're going to take elbow to knee through center. Inhale, reaching out, awkward airplane. Exhale, elbow to knee through center. One more time, reaching opposite directions. And then elbow to knee. Inhale, awkward airplane. Then lower the left toes down. Inhale, gate pose, reaching the fingertips up. Take your side bend over to the left side. Right fingertips reach overhead. And then walk the hands through center. We're going to take, what is this called? Thread the needle. That's what I'm looking for. So on our inhale, we'll lift the left fingertips up to the top of the room and then thread the left arm underneath the right. You might want to start to sink the hips a little bit back. Maybe keep the hips lifted. Try reaching the right or the left shoulder, left side of the head onto the mat. Right fingertips can start to reach to the front of the room. And remembering to breathe here. Avoiding holding the breath. Walk the right hand in front of the face. Press into the right palm. Left fingertips reach up. Unbind, unwind. Left hand down. Left knee meets the right. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow here. Reach the heart forward, belly sinks, tailbone lifts. Cow. Exhale, press the ground away, round through the spine, tuck the chin. Cat. Couple more rounds with your own breath. Maybe close the eyes. After your last round, we'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Reach the right toes back, toes lifted. Left fingers reach to the front of the room. Holding here for a couple rounds of breath. Finding that activation of the glutes, the hamstrings, the core. Remember, not sagging the belly, tuck the tail to engage the belly. One more round of breath here to hold. Reach the leg and arm in opposite directions, awkward airplane. Next, exhale, draw the elbow to the knee, coming through center, core crunch. Inhale, awkward airplane, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to crunch in. One more time to lengthen. And then root down through the right foot. Use the core to lift you up, gate pose. Right leg is long. Take a side bend stretch over to the right side, resting the right hand lightly. And then walk the hands through center, out in front of you. Next, inhale, plant the right hand in front of the face. Left fingertips reach to the top of the room. Oh, other side, left hand down. Right fingertips reach to the top of the room. And then take a thread the needle over to the left side. Right or left fingertips can reach to the front of the room. Try resting the right shoulder, rest the right side of the head on your mat. Walk the left hand back in front of the face. Lift yourself back up, unwind. Root through the hands. Tabletop pose. Round of cat and cow here. And then we'll tuck the toes. Lift the knees to hover. And coming into our hovering downward facing dog. So knees should be hovering a couple inches off the mat. Keep the heels lifted. Keep the gaze at the back of your mat. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, bend the elbows to the knees, taking a bend in the arms. Couple more rounds of breath here to hold. Feeling the entire body working here. Next, exhale, lift the hips slowly back up in space, downward facing dog. Taking about 5 rounds of breath to wiggle into your body, taking any movement your body needs right now. Open and close the mouth. Shake the head, yeah. Shake the head, no. After your final round of breath, finding stillness, down dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Take a ragdoll at the back of your mat. Knees can bend slightly. Sway the torso back and forth. And then release the elbows. Right knee takes a bend. Right hand in front of the face. Left fingertips reach to the top of the room, coming into a twist. Left hand might reach behind the back, grabbing hold of the right hip, coming into a half bind. Keep the gaze over the left shoulder. Release the left hand in front of, or replace the left hand with the, or right hand with the left hand. I'm having trouble speaking tonight. Left hand bends. Right fingertips reach to the top of the room. Bring into your twist. Stay here, or right hand can reach behind your low back, grabbing hold of the left hip. Releasing the right hand down. Take your fold. Soften the knees. Take a generous bend. And then slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Crown of the head last to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. This time, side bend over to the right side. Let the right hand glide down the leg. Inhale, back through center. Side bend to the left side. Left hand glides down the legs. Inhaling back through center. This time, interlace the hands behind the low back. Or maybe grab hold of opposite elbows. Pull the fists down towards the heels. Open the heart up in front of you. Press the hips forward. Little baby back bend. And then soften the knees. Drape the heart forward. Keep the interlaced hands. Sway the body back and forth. Come into a shoulder stretch. Head is heavy. Release the neck. Release the hands at your low back. Crawl your way forward to your first high plank. You can always lower the knees if you need to. Next, inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift the weight back. So taking a couple plank wraps, hips in line with the shoulders. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Right hand comes in front of the face. Shift the weight to the right edge of the foot. You can lower the left or the right knee if you want to for a more modified variation. Left fingertips reach to the top of the room. On your next exhale, we'll thread the left arm underneath the right waist. Inhale, back up. Exhale, thread the left arm. Inhale, up. One more time, thread the needle. Inhale, up. Plant the left hand down. Right away, side plank, left side. Left knee might lower. Press into the left hand. Right fingertips, top of the room. Inhale, press the hips up higher. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left side. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread. One more time, reach. Thread the right arm. Inhale, up. High plank. This time, we'll shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower halfway or to the belly. Cobra or upward facing dog to release. Exhale, make your way to your downward facing dog. Right heel lifts. Draw the knee to the nose, create space, soften the left knee, and then step the foot between the hands. Keep the left knee lifted, left hand down, right fingertips lift you into your twist. Right hand lowers. Step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold top of the mat. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale to your fold. Circle the arms overhead. And then take your side bend over to the right side. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Come through center. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step your weight back. Downward facing dog. Left heel lifts. Knee draws to the nose, rounding through the spine. Soften the right knee, and then step the left foot forward. Right hand down, left fingertips reach to the top of the room, taking your twist. Left hand down. Weight shifts to the left foot. Right toes step to the top of the mat, fold. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, agilely move your hands to heart. Inhale to circle the fingertips. Take your side bend to the left side. And coming back through center. Side bend to the opposite side. Center, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands. Step yourself back, top of a plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, halfway or to the belly. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, make your way downward facing dog. Way back to the breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Stick out the tongue, exhale, side out. One more breath through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Inhale, right the lips. This time, knee draws to the left tricep. Inhale, three-legged up. Step the foot between the hands. Left hand down, right fingertips reach to the top of the room. Using your core, start to tent the left fingertips. So you're just becoming light on the left hand. And then use the core to lift you up. You're in an open twist to the right side. You can stay here if you want to play with revolved crescent. Right hand reaches for the back thigh. Bend deeper into the front leg. Lift the left heel higher. Coming back through crescent warrior. Open yourself up, warrior two pose. Left heel lowers. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. Weight shifts to the front foot. Standing splits top of the mat. Draw the left knee to the nose. Inhale to lengthen the left heel back. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, lengthen, reach the heart forward. One more time, knee to chest. Bend into the right knee, hands to heart. Lift yourself up to standing. Take an open twist to the left side, right fingertips forward. Balancing here. Inhale back through center. Take a figure four stretch on the side, so left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Hands can stay lifted. Maybe draw hands to heart. Inhale, release the knee back to chest. Moving through warrior three pose, hands can come to heart or stay reaching out in front. Lengthen the leg back behind you. Flex through the left foot, broaden through the chest, roll the shoulders down the back. Soften through the right knee, inhale, crescent warrior. Plant through the hands, step yourself back, high plank. Maybe keep the right heel lifted, taking a chaturanga, maybe not. Downward facing dog. Left heel lifts. Left knee draws to the right tricep. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Right hand down, left fingertips reach to the top of the room. Lunge twist. Start tensing the right fingertips. Use the core to lift you up so you're in your standing open twist. Bend into the left knee. You want to move into your revolved crescent. Left hand reaches for the back of the right leg. Right hand reaches for the back of the room. Inhale through your crescent. Open yourself up. Land the right heel. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. Weight shifts to the front foot. Standing splits top of the mat. Draw the right knee to the chest on your next exhale. Inhale to press the back leg. Back heel away, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, knee to the chest, crunch. Inhale to lengthen. One more time, crunch. Holding here. Press into the left foot, bend the left knee to soften. Hands to heart. I know this is challenging, but coming up to standing. Holding here. And then we'll take an open twist to the right side, left fingertips forward. Try keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale back through center. Soften the left knee. Right ankle crosses on top of the left thigh. Keep the right toes flexed, hands to heart or biceps next to the ears. Try sinking a little deeper, maybe pressing the right knee open. Standing back up, lengthening the left knee, right knee to the chest. Shift the weight forward. Warrior 3, hands to heart or biceps next to the ear again. The right toes flex back to the face. Opening the chest. Shoulders are soft. Core is active. Soften through the left knee. Right toes touch down. Crescent warrior, inhale. Plant the hands. Step your way back. High plank, maybe left heel lifted. Chaturanga. Dandasana. Downward facing dog on your next exhale. Couple rounds of breath here. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle the arms overhead. Exhale, Anjali, move your hands to heart. Moment here to feel the thumbs on the chest, feel the heartbeat, feel the breath. Eyes can soften. Coming back to any intentions you would like to set for your practice, for your week. Next, inhale, flutter the eyes open. Sink your hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shift the torso forward so it hovers over the thighs. Exhale, take a twist, a prayer twist to the right side. Reaching through the crown of the head to find length, find space through every vertebrae, picturing that. And then twisting the left side of the chest over to the right side, bringing out your spine. Inhaling back through center, keep the hips low, hands to heart. Exhale, twisting to the left side, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale back through chair, biceps next to the ears, release the hands. Exhale, fold your way forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your way back to your chaturanga, maybe downward facing dog right away. Once we meet in our downward facing dog, right heel lifts. Right knee draws to the left tricep. Kick the foot through. Fallen triangle on this side. Left fingertips lift. We're going to add on quite a bit to the sequence on this side. Left hand lowers. Use the strength of the inner thighs to lift the foot back up. Step the foot between the hands. Left hand down, right fingertips open you up, twist. Use the strength of the core. Soften or become light on the left fingertips. Lift yourself up right away. Revolved crescent if you want it. Sink into the right knee. Windmill the arms open. Warrior two pose, lower the left ankle. Lower the left heel. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits right away. Lift off the back toes. Inhale to lengthen through the chest, through the heel. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Twice more, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Holding the knee there. Press into the right foot. Lift yourself up to standing. This time, lengthen the leg. Actually, let's keep the knee bent for now. Right hand can grab hold of the outside of the knee. Left fingertips open you up, twist, standing. Stay long through the bottom leg, the standing leg. If you want to add on a little bit here, maybe reach for the outside edge of the left foot. Most important thing to keep this leg long. I haven't done this in a while, so let's see how this turns out. Try keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips. I'm going to soften this knee a little bit just to stay in alignment. Left fingertips reach back. And then releasing the leg, try keeping it lifted, using that strength of the leg, the hip flexor, the quad. Reach the arms overhead. Figure four stretch here. Cross the ankle over the thigh. This time we're going to draw hands to heart. So coming into a funky little twist here, just playing. So we can take a twist over to the right side. You can stay here if this is enough balancing. Or maybe try touching the left elbow to the arch of the left foot. Into a little bit of a twist. Woo. Really challenging. Remembering the breath. And then coming back up to standing, keeping the hands at the heart. Draw the knee to the chest. Warrior three, just for a little feet. Step yourself back, crescent. This time, hands plant to frame the front foot. We're going to go into side plank on the left side. Left hand down. Right away, side plank. Stack the feet, maybe left knee lowers. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lengthen. And just once here, and then we'll meet in our high plank. Your choice if you want chaturanga or downward facing dog. Once you arrive in your down dog, we'll take this standing sequence once more on the left side. Inhale, left heel lifts. Draw the left knee to the right tricep. We kick the foot through. Fallen triangle, right fingertips lift. Hips reach to the top of the room. Plant through the right hand. Use your inner thighs to lift the left heel up. Step the foot between the hands. Right hand down. Left fingertips reach to the top of the room. Become light in the right fingertips. Revolve crescent on your inhale. Sink into the front knee. You're gonna windmill the arms open. Land the back heel. Warrior two. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits, top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen the heart out. Reach the toes back. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Twice more to lengthen. Twice more to crunch. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to crunch and hold. Soften the left knee. Hands to heart, coming up to standing. Knee draws up to the chest. Left hand will come to the outside edge of the right leg. Right fingertips reach back. Keep pressing into the left big toe. If you want to stay here, that's awesome. You want to take it a little step further. Left hand can reach for the outside of the right foot. Start to lengthen the leg out long. Keep the hips underneath the shoulders. Standing leg long. One more round of breath here. And then release the knee to the chest, hands to heart. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. On your next exhale, we'll take our prayer twist to the left side. Either keep the right elbow lifted, maybe play with, explore, right elbow in the arch of the right foot. I know this is tough. Stay rooted through the left foot. Just taking different variations to not predict where we're going. Just adding in a little bit new life to the practice. Sink the hips a little deeper. Lift yourself back up, hands to heart. You might need to touch the right toes down. Lengthen the right leg back. Warrior three, left leg is probably burning. Mine is two. Touch the right toes back, release. Crescent warrior. Frame the front foot. This time side plank once more on this side. Edge of the right foot lands. Stack the feet back in the mat. Left fingertips lift. One time here, thread the left arm underneath right. Inhale, side plank, top of a plank. Your choice for chaturanga. We'll meet in a child's pose. Let the knees land wide. Big toes draw together. Rest the forehead. Rest the belly between the thighs. Rest the arms alongside the body. And beginning to slow down your breathing. Notice if the breath became a little bit more shallow or quick or short. And seeing if you can draw the breath back all the way down to the belly again. So avoiding breathing from the chest, try breathing from the belly. When you're ready, you can start to lift the hips off of the heels. Walk the hands, keep walking the hands out in front of you till the hips are in line with the knees. Start to soften the elbows a little bit. Lower the heart down. Coming into your puppy pose, forehead or chin can rest on the mat. Walk the hands in a little bit. We'll just thread the left arm underneath the right. The right arm can reach out in front of you. If it's too much, you can have the hand in front of the face. You walk the right hand back in, unthread the needle. Left fingertips reach up to the top of the room. Left hand plants. Reach the right fingertips through to the left side. Take your thread on this side. Left fingertips might walk a little bit further out in front. Remembering the breath most importantly. Walk the left hand back in front of the face. Unthread the right arm. Plant the hands. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow here just to wave out the spine. We did a ton of twisting today. So being generous with your movements. A couple more rounds of cat and cow. And then meeting with your sits bones on the ground. Bring the heels together, knees out wide. We're going to take butterfly pose. So you can sit the hips as close as you want to the heels, whatever you want, whatever feels best. Hands can wrap around the outside edges of the feet. Roll the shoulders down the back. Top of the head reaches to the top of the room. Belly button is in and up. Keep the spine long here. Just a couple breaths here to be at ease. Find some stillness. Once we find some stillness, notice if anything arises. We slow down, we hold poses. And it's often more challenging because our mind wants to race or the pose is challenging in itself. If there's any pinching or pain, of course, backing out. But noticing if you can let the breath guide you a little bit deeper into those poses, into your mind as well. We'll start to reach the crown of the head to the front of the room. You can also always stay up, or if you want to, take a fold over the legs, just coming into a nice little forward fold, getting into the hips a bit deeper. Walk the hands in. This time we're going to take deer pose on the right side. So right shin will become parallel with the shorter edge of the mat. Left knee will hug into the arch of the left, or the arch of the right foot. Inner edge of the left foot can rest on the mat. It's a pretty intense stretch on the right hip. So being generous with yourself, backing out if it ever becomes a little bit too much. Pain is bad, but uncomfortable is good. So if we never learn how to manage being uncomfortable on our mats, we'll never learn how to manage how to deal with that discomfort off of our mats. So learning this firsthand right here. Walk the hands back in. Plant the right hand behind the hips. Press into the right shin. Just going to release the hips. Take a little mud thing. And then releasing the hips down low. Just switch out the legs here, just making this easy. Walk the hands out to the left hip. And then walk, folding yourself forward into your deer pose. And once you start to feel uncomfortable, always coming back to the breath. So not listening to what the mind is telling you. If the mind's telling you you can't do this, or it's uncomfortable, or you just want to get out of this. Just know that it's not forever. You're only here for a small fraction of your day. Learning to be still, not always going, not always rushing. Start to walk the hands back in, coming upright. Plant the feet out in front of you. Land the hands behind the hips, and then just windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Just releasing our hips. And then reach the legs out in front of you. Just a easy forward fold. Reach the fingertips up to the top of the room. Hinge from the hips. Fold yourself forward. Draw the nose to the kneecaps. Pointing the feet to release, rolling yourself back up. Plant through the feet. Fingertips reach to the front of the room. Draw the heart forward. And then tuck the chin around the spine, rolling slowly onto the back. Hugging the knees once you arrive. Draw the knees to the armpits, happy baby pose. Rocking side to side if that feels good. And then arms out to a T, just an easy twist here. Drop the knees over to the right side. Knees can bend or stay long. Draw the knees back through center. Easy twist to the opposite side. Gaze can shift over to the right. Knees coming back through center. And then lengthen the legs out long, finding space. Finding your final resting pose. Whatever that looks like for you tonight. Taking a couple minutes here at the end of our practice, just to find that slowness, that stillness, the moment that we've all been waiting for. My personal favorite pose in yoga. The time that you get to do absolutely nothing. So you've came here, you've arrived, you've played, you've explored, you've moved, you've breathed. Now we're going to stop so that we can start again, so that we can continue on for the rest of our night, rest of our week, weekend. So learning to take these little moments for ourselves, to pause, to reflect, to look inwards, to test our strength, our ego, test our bodies, so that we can be better, that we can go out into the world ready to serve again. And letting go of any rhythm you have of your breath. You can stay here as long as you would like. The rest of the practice is yours, for you, whenever you're ready. Completing the practice with a namaste at the end. And taking this moment for yourself right here, right now. Shavasana. Namaste.